Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise again today with a heavy heart to talk about sexual assault and rape in the military, an epidemic in this country that must be addressed. As I said before, the Department of Defense, by its own statistics, has stated that 19,000 service members, women and men, every year are raped by fellow soldiers. I will continue to share these stories until something changes. Survivors can email me at stopmilitaryrape@mail.house.gov if they want to speak out. Each of these soldiers was raped by another soldier, and each was subjected to a system of justice that protects the perpetrators and punishes the victims. The story I will tell today is the story of Corporal Sarah Albertson. This gets to the rot at the root of the justice system in the military, and that is a commander. One person has complete and total discretion in deciding how and if sexual assault and rape are dealt with. Corporal Albertson served in the Marine Corps from 2003 to 2008. On August 27, 2006, Corporal Albertson was raped by a fellow Marine, a man who outranked her. That's right, he outranked her and raped her. Right after the rape, Corporal Albertson went to her commander to inform him of what had happened. Instead of detaining her alleged assailant, calling in criminal investigators, or sending Corporal Albertson to the hospital to preserve the evidence that would corroborate her story, he told Corporal Albertson that because she had consumed some alcohol, if she reported the rape, she would be charged with inappropriate barrack conduct. She was then told not to discuss her rape with anyone and was also ordered to respect her rapist and follow his orders because he outranked her. It soon became clear to Corporal Albertson that others knew about what had happened, and her other superiors, acting with the open support of her commander, ostracized and harassed her. Corporal Albertson sought counseling. The military counselor that Corporal Albertson went to, in no uncertain terms, advised her commander that she should not be forced to interact with her rapist, and that Corporal Albertson was suffering from panic attacks due to these interactions. Her commander ignored the professional advice and forced her to interact with her rapist for another 2 years. And when she had panic attacks, she was punished. This same commander also refused Corporal Albertson's request to change housing. Instead, he forced her to live 1 floor below her rapist for 2 years. The commander also required her to disclose medications she had been prescribed to counter the trauma. Now, Corporal Albertson never filled those prescriptions, but nonetheless, by having to disclose those prescriptions, she lost her security clearance. But what happened to her rapist? Not a thing. In fact, I'd venture to say he has been promoted, not just once, probably twice, probably 3 times. I have become painfully aware that at the rate DoD is working to address this issue, the epidemic of military sexual assault will never end. Mr. Speaker, this is a travesty. Congress, the administration, the Department of Defense, all of us should be ashamed of what is going on in the military. I yield back.